just like that, we are back. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, wherever you are watching from, whether that is abroad, like I found out in my previous video, whether you're in the bath with your feet up, strap yourself in, get yourself comfy, because this is a day in the life of a professional footballer, full day of eating edition, showing you exactly what I get in my gob. Because for some reason, you guys seem to like that, so I thought I'd give a bit of an in-depth analysis today of what my diet is looking like. Let me prop you up. Window check, I think I can see you. Yes, hopefully you guys can see me. So yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're probably excited. 2 videos in 1 week. I'm excited. It's an exciting time, pumping out the content for you all. And like I said, trying to be as consistent as I can on the YouTube format now. Aim to get a video out per week. And today, I thought I'd show you, like I say, an in-depth analysis of my diet as a professional footballer. Today is game day. Unfortunately, we're not playing again, which is a bit annoying. So I would normally show you sort of how I feel for games, whereas at the minute, I'm just showing you how I feel for training, how I feel for my own individual bits, as we aim to essentially get ourselves in peak shape, ready for whenever the chance comes for us to be playing again. I did have aspirations of making the World Cup 2026 squad, but what can you do, eh? That's not really gone to plan. However, 2 Magpies, 2030, that is now the goal. So we'll wait and see how that goes. This morning, plan of attack, I ended up doom scrolling in a bottomless pit of social media yesterday, which is very unlike me. So I'm a little bit tired because I didn't get the best night's sleep, and even my Whoop told me off. So apologies, Whoop. But this morning, I'm going to head for a coffee, as I always do pretty much every other day. I'm probably going to need about 5 minimum to get through today, and then make some breakfast, head for coffee, and we've actually got the game that you need to go watch. Today we are playing Newport County at home, so fingers crossed for 3 points there. Got some individual bits that I need to get ticked off in terms of training, and then, like I said, taking you guys all along with me to show you behind the scenes, show you what I eat, what I get up to, and the life of a footballer who isn't really doing much football at the minute, in all honesty. Basically just a runner at this point, but not much that we can do. So, without further ado, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. And Alexa, we need some feel-good music. Please play Keep On Moving by 5. What a banger. Alexa, you've just ruined my introduction to the video. Alexa, please play Keep On Moving by 5. Here we go.
Keep On Moving by 5 on Amazon Music.
There we go. Let's get stuck into the video, everybody. Come on. And here we have it, folks. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, meal number 1 of the day. 5 eggs, which are like the orangest eggs I've ever seen. 4 pieces of bacon. 4 pieces of bacon on a bagel, and I will absolutely bukkake it in tomato ketchup. So, meal number 1. Everyone always asks sort of football how things work with nutrition. So, normally I get 2 meals, breakfast and lunch of football. Whereas when it's a day off, obviously got to cater for myself, which in all honesty, I do sort of prefer, because that means that I can track and weigh absolutely everything. So especially when I'm in like a bit of a dieting phase like I am now, I'll know exactly what I've consumed each day. Whereas when I'm at football and I'm trying to do it, I've sort of got to make rough estimations on what is in certain foods, which I'm quite good at now because I've been doing this for sort of like 4 or 5 years, in all honesty. But again, when I've got more time on my hands and more available sort of resources, it means that today I can get everything tracked, weighed and accounted for properly, so that I know I'm fully on track with my diet. Now, bang. I told you I was going to absolutely bukkake it. I just love ketchup. I have it on absolutely everything. All the calories and macros for the meals I'll actually plug in the description of this video. But one thing I would say is I think sometimes people get confused that with what I eat, you should eat that. Everyone is different in terms of calories and macro splits, so no 2 people will ever need the same amount of food. Depending on your goal as well, that obviously changes how many calories you need, sort of what times you should be eating, how much protein, all that sort of thing. So just because I'm eating this sort of stuff, don't do the exact same in terms of totals and amounts, and depending on what your goal is. This is purely just to give you ideas of sort of what I eat, how I fuel my body, what I do to eat, sort of hit my macros and calorie target, should I say, and like I say, stay on track with my diet. So I'm roughly on around about, today will probably be 3,000-ish calories, depending on how big my run is later. And so a little bit of a lower calorie day with the fact that we're not playing or training as much. So normally it varies between 2,700 to 3,400. I will do a physique update at some point to show you where I'm at. But now, let's get into this because it looks absolutely sensational. Eggs were potentially a little bit overdone, but I can work with it. It's good. It's very good. Toby, you are a great chef, mate. Hats off to you. Well done. Oh. Breakfast is by far the best meal of the day, in my humble opinion. Now, so the camera's not staring at me whilst I eat the rest of my breakfast, I'm going to leave you all here. So the rest of your morning, whilst I enjoy some bacon and eggs, and I'll pick up later in the video. Well, breakfast got absolutely obliterated. That was needed. This rain will not stop. I was literally just about to head out for a coffee. I've turned around and the heavens have opened again. I'm still gonna have to just brave it. I'll put the hood up, get a cap on. Who knows? This is the fit check. Get ready with me, although I'm already ready. The baggy pants, the white tee, the grey jacket, the North Face coat. So we're gonna head for a cup of the liquid gold, the best thing ever invented, which is coffee. 20 past 11, so I'm gonna probably abuse 2 or 3 cups of that, pop in an upper decky, have a few moments to myself, and then come back, get ready, head to the ground and watch the game. I wanna just say a bit of a thank you because there was a few of you that reached out off the back of the last video, sort of asking how I'm doing, how I am, so I appreciate it. Very nice of you, very kind of you. You're all very, very nice people, other than the guy that shouted at me for not buying a camera the other week in one of my previous videos, but you can't please them all, can you? But yeah, I'm actually doing all right, to be fair. Like I said, given the circumstances, I know a few of you, like I said, reached out on the last video, so I'll explain sort of what has been going on when the time's right. Obviously not now, but physically feel good in myself. Like I say, trying to smash as much stuff as I can in terms of fitness, health, headspace. So I actually feel decent in myself, because like I say, all you can do is just focus on what you can do. Like I say, nothing too much to report on my overall health. Feeling decent, feeling fit, feeling strong, feeling active. Now, let's go ahead for a coffee. You are having a laugh. Oh, look at that. Can I be the guy that walks down the road with an umbrella? I think I'm going to have to be. Bad luck to open an umbrella inside, isn't it? And at this day and age, I need all the luck I can get. Let there be light. Oh! Fucking hell. These are complicated gadgets and devices. Ah. We're protected. We're sorted. Joe, please get my second whenever you're ready, Bob.
Look at his reaction in the book. Obviously, we're not bothered at the minute.
Just the 2 coffees to kick us off this morning. So we're making good progress. However, we do now need to get ready to head down to the stadium. I got some new garms yesterday, some running pieces. Nice little set there. And I also got some trainers. So we went the very bright. These ones, for when we're on the hills, these are like trail running shoes, supposedly. And then these ones, which I wore last night on the treadmill. I've decided that's what I'm going to do today because the weather's still not great. Rather than heading out in the rain and risking the drone breaking, we're going to get to the gym later on this evening once we're home. Where's my tracksuit? Once we're home and do a little treadmill session. However, 2 coffees, which again will be added to the full day of eating. So a lot of people don't realise, if you're in the dieting phase like I am, then you still need to be tracking your liquid calories because essentially all those calories do add up. So that's probably around about 450 calories I've just had this morning from 2 flat whites because I had the full fat milk straight from the teat, straight from the udder. I might wear these today actually to the game. No, I won't. So that still needs to be tracked. So I'm probably around about 800 calories in so far. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to have another coffee on the way. because it's part of my routine. It's part of my daily life. What would I be without coffee? But kick-off's at 3, so I should be home 6, half 6-ish maybe, heading to the gym. I'm going to have to stop off and get something on the way, like a protein shake or something to keep me going. But I need to get ready now, so I'm going to put the camera away so you don't see this area, and then we'll get cracking. Right, we're all set. Hair done, trackie on, keys secured. Let's go. And shock horror, as I leave now, the wind or the rain has stopped. I'd be very impressed if anyone can name the song in the comments that this is off.
Does it bollocks?
Does it bollocks? When we're singing. That song genuinely actually gets me excited for the World Cup. I'm not a big football fan in terms of watching it. I don't really watch football in all honesty. However, summer, where I'm going to be on my travels, Toby's travels, the World Cup will be on. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, watching it there. We just stopped off to go and get meal number 2, which is just going to be a protein shake, in all honesty. Now, I hate filming in public, but if I'm going to make anything of this YouTube travel stuff in summer, and this is one thing that I need to get better at, so this is it, the main event of trying to vlog in public. But in this little service station, they've got these 50-gram protein shakes, which is what I'm coming on the hunt for, and they've also got a coffee bit as well, so I can stock up there. They are somewhere here. Here's the protein section. But this is one thing that I always say to people when it comes to this sort of phase. If you're trying to lose weight or fat, the only thing that you need to worry about is your protein intake and your overall calories. So things like this are a staple, because 50 grams of protein, low in calories, and like I say, if you hit those totals each day, you'll get results. So I'm going to pay for this, and then we'll get a coffee. Perfect. Thank you very much. Cheers. So, God, the hair is long. I'm thinking of buzzing it again. I might buzz cut the hair. What do we think? Let me know in the comments. So, round up so far of meals. We've had 3 coffees, which is probably around about 600 calories. We've had a 50-gram protein shake, which is 280 calories, and then bacon and eggs this morning. Like I say, I will log all the meals and all the calories in the description to this video so you can see exactly what my totals are for the day. But, in summary, the main things that you need to worry about if you're someone trying to lose fat is your protein goal and your calories, which is what I'm doing at the minute whilst I'm not in the team. Because in all honesty, it does get quite hard if you're playing. Losing weight is pretty tricky to do. So like I always try and do when I'm not playing, use it as a chance to level up the physique, health and body. Hey mate, no. Can I just get a Americano please with a little bit of cold milk in there as well? Just, what are the sizes, small and medium? Just a small please mate. Yes please. No, that's everything, thanks. Cheers, mate. That is the last one of the day, I promise. Can't go on like this. Can't carry on like this, can it? Oh, it can. It can. 4th coffee of the day, 2 o'clock. So I've broken my curfew. I normally have 2 p.m. as my cut-off. As you'll have seen there from my order, not my usual go-to. If I had another flat white, that's literally almost like 1,000 calories worth of just milk, which would be silly. Very silly indeed. As a personal trainer, I would have been offended at myself. So we opted for an Americano with a dash of milk, because it's less calories, but you still get all the same benefits of caffeine hitting the system. I'm going to be wired by the time I get there for kickoff. I come bearing gifts. I've stocked up on supplies for the remainder of the full day of eating. I did drop this. I should have just got a bag, but because I'm that tight, I didn't want to pay 10p. Greek yogurt, absolute staple. Blueberries, because I'm super healthy. Pineapple, because it's the goat. Strawberries, because summer's approaching. Chicken breasts, because who doesn't love breasts? And sweet and sour stir-fry sauce for tonight's dinner. So you know what's coming up first, the good old yogurt bowl. Meal number 3 of the day before we head on to the gym to get some running in. Alexa, please play. She's the goat, by the way. Olivia Dean.
Here's Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar on Amazon Music.
Alexa, turn that off. Thank you. Alexa, please play Olivia Dean.
Here's some music by Olivia Dean on Amazon Music.
That's better, thank you. Right, let's get cracking. If you've been following for a while on this content journey, you will know that this is an absolute staple in my diet. So the classic case of high protein, low calorie, and it's healthy. The reason why you want low calorie and high protein foods if you're in a dieting phase like this is because protein is the most filling macronutrient. Now, if you are wanting to lose weight, you don't want to be hungry pretty much ever. There is obviously going to be points where you do get hungry. However, volume eating, which is where you have low calorie foods that are high in volume, essentially means you're going to be eating more food without it affecting your calories too much. So you get the best of both worlds. And to be honest, I don't really want anything too major before I go out and run, because that's not going to be wise. I don't really want to be feeling heavy, and this session that I'm doing later is a bit of a tough one, in all honesty. I was going to do it outside, but this morning the weather was crap, and number 2, I didn't want to get the drone wrecked. However, I'm not going to take the drone to the gym, because that would look strange and I'd probably get kicked out. But I've also just absolutely bukkakied it once again in honey to make it a little bit extra juicy. But there you have it, folks. Meal number 4 or meal number 3, less than 500 calories, high in protein, low calorie, and good pre-workout fuel for tonight's run. We are smashing this full day of eating. We're on track, everybody. Okay, it's 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening, and our plans are wild. We're off at the gym, or we're at the gym. I've just pulled up here now, so we've got a bit of a brutal one. It's like a Tabata style session, which I'm going to film, take you through. But this is the life of an athlete. Like I said, not involved today. Could easily just go out, sack things off, but instead we've got a bit of a hard session to get ticking off and boxed off for this evening's entertainment. It is a wild life, everybody. I really can't be arsed, not going to lie to you. A lot of my clients online have this sort of issue where they say that they don't feel motivated, don't expect to be motivated 100% of the time. This is a prime example. I cannot be bothered tonight, in all honesty, but discipline obviously comes in, you get it boxed off, and you always feel better as a result for it. So, like I said, 7 o'clock, I'll probably be in there for around about 40 minutes, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's get stuck into a Saturday evening gym session. I think, don't hold me to it, I could have gone a bit too hard on that run. And as a result, I feel terrible. Felt great initially, and now my legs feel like jelly. Hence, why we need to refuel and move on to dinner, which tonight, we're pushing the boat out, ladies and gents. We've got some egg noodles, some chicken, some teriyaki sauce, and some veg, like onions, mushrooms, carrots, and we're treating ourselves to a garlic clove. So tonight's last meal is going to be, if you hadn't guessed it already, chicken stir fry. Is it? Is that what you call it? Noodle chicken stir fry. You can probably tell I don't make this very often. This is a bit of a new one. Fancied some comfort food, something different for a change. It's 8:30, which is very late. I've been trying to have my last meal before 6 o'clock. And then not my first meal until like 9 o'clock, so that gives me a decent fasting window, because that's something that I've been trying to incorporate. However, we failed miserably on that front. But we've not failed on the diet today, we've been good. Now, I'm gonna put on some music, so please bear with me. I'm not gonna do like a cooking montage, because I can't be arsed tonight. I'm tired now after that, so I'm just gonna make me dinner in a peaceful environment, and then catch you when it's ready so I can talk you through and round up the day. But we will do. Alexa, please play cooking music. Come on, Alexa, man. Alexa, please play cooking music.
Here's a playlist you might like. Relaxing cooking music on Amazon Music.
Relaxing cooking music. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Nina Simone. Right, I'll catch you when dinner's made. Oh, and here we have it, folks, to wrap up another vlog and another full day of eating. I don't want to tip it too much in case it falls out. Noodle stir fry, teriyaki sauce, looks sensational. Not sure on the calories on this one again. I will get all that edited or added into MyFitnessPal once this is down me, and as I said, I'll add that into the description of this video. For all the meals that I've had today, going through my calorie splits, my macro splits, and everything that I've had, I can't lie to you all, I feel horrific. I took a bit of a turn when I was cooking there. My stomach's gone funny. I'm a bit shivery. Look at my arms. I don't know if you can see that, like the hair on my arms. I just feel a bit, I think I hit it a bit too hard on the treadmill, as I said before. But we've got some exciting news. When this meal is done, I'm going to be doing a certain something on the laptop. That sounds so wrong. I'm not doing what you think. I won't be doing that. I'm booking something. Tonight's the night. So all steam ahead for plans for the future, sort of stuff that I'm doing, which I'm very, very excited about. Like I said, should make for some interesting content in a few weeks' time. But this is the final meal of the day to wrap up another video. Again, I'll be trying to aim to get another one filmed on Wednesday, so appreciate all the support. If you can, please leave the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as I always say, if there is stuff that you want to see, just simply let me know in the comments, because I respond to all comments, and I'll have a look at what people are suggesting, what they want to see. I can get that filmed, because this page is for you guys as well as it is for me, trying to build that sort of community aspect like we have on Instagram and TikTok. So appreciate all the support. I feel absolutely dreadful. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to eat this. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for staying tuned for another video. And on that note, I'm going to eat this, probably head to bed. So I will see you all in the next one.